Welcome back to some more Ultra Rumble content, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, I have two gameplays for you for this video. I had two really great games. For this first one, I had a great game with Yajirozu. And so, one of the first things I like to do with playing Yajirozu is I really find it important to upgrade her gamma skill, the cannon, because getting that to level 9 quickly, it's a lifesaver. It deals a ton of damage. And so, one of my teammates, the Kirishima, really wanted to land on the chest, which most people in this game at the start landed at the chest, which is why his health was getting decimated quickly. And I understand that, as Yajirozu, I'm not going to get over there with speed very quickly. So I have the idea, whoever's over there is probably trying to execute, and got him from afar. Couldn't even see where they were. I just took a guess. But trying to go over here and get the tag, I see this Bakugo, and also I down a Dabi, not even trying to down the Dabi, but hey, anytime I can get a Dabi out of the lobby these days, it's a great thing. And so I wanted to aim the cannons back over to where my teammate had died, just because I didn't know people were still over there, and also this Ida was just causing me some chaos. It's alright, we got what we needed to. Also, I don't know how I lived this. Maybe the Kaminari's quirk was reloading or something, and also that cannon placement was an accident. I mostly just placed that to try to, get some cover, protect myself any way I knew how, and I wasn't sure if anybody had seen me, but, with gauging that, I was able to get my shield off, it's fine, and, I'm waiting for my special action to come back, because, whenever I play Yajirozu, if I have a chance, I always use it to the start of the game, which is, to get the large backpack and the other things. So, I kind of guessed at this point in time that Kirishima stayed in the game, just because he was going to get back up. Since, all this fighting near the chest, I'm like, I'm going to make sure I can't have this chest, nobody can have the chest. Which, went over my teammate, down somebody, have those revive cards, we wanted to get as many of them as quick as possible, just to bring our teammate up. But kind of a question for you in this video is, I just wanted to talk about, what I think the state of the game is like, because I have been playing this game a little less, during the school year. I played this game a ton. And yes, I still have a ton of hours logged into this game, but I find myself not playing it as much. I've been playing, Ghost Recon, NBA 2K. I don't have 2K24, I play 2K23, because I try not to buy, sports games every single year. Because get back to the action, Kirishima back. Thank you for being patient. So we're chasing after this Ida, which, as a Yajirozu, there's no way I'm going to catch an Ida, so let's just throw some cannons at him, which, actually, as a team, we got him. I'm letting Endeavor kind of take care, but I do a couple shots, which I only took the green. Because I don't have to try to take my teammates' loot. Which also, I know since my Kirishima just came back, we need to get his levels caught back up. So, let's work on some yellows for him. While we're, open up this little gold crate. So we're about to get these cannons maxed out because, like I said earlier, it just deals so much damage. And at this point of the game, I only have 1 KO, I have an assist, I almost have 2,000 damage, which is crazy to even think about, because I feel like a lot of the action that I, had, it was just unseen. I just think Yajirozu at this stage in the game, I just think she's just really good. When I first started playing this game, I could not use her. Just one of those things where certain characters just aren't for you, and at the beginning of this game, when I would play, she just was not for me, but once her games got better, that's when I was like, yeah, let me know in the comments down below other characters you'd like to see get a win with, because, while I still play this game, I am trying to post at least one video with every character, with also Endeavor. Thank you for, finishing off that enemy. Also I created a little shield for him there, and also he was asking for some shield. Gave him some shield. All I took was the level up, because at this point, with my levels, I have the alpha to level 9, I have the shield, the beta to, level 7, and I have my gamma, the cannons at level 9. I like to upgrade the cannons first, or like I mentioned earlier, just because they're my main damage. I mean, look at this. Look at that. All that great damage, which, moments like this when I'm facing a technical Dabi, I like to use the shield because it helps out a lot, which I downed him, but that Center Toss, his teammates were running back, and so I'm just trying to dodge and say I have to pick this on and dodge and like go on those cannons. They saved me. So, you know, hiding in this bush, like, yeah, I realized the Dobby got back up because it's a Dobby, but at this point, I was feeling pretty confident because, you know, I defeated this Dobby pretty easily the first time, and so I'm like, you know what, I can do it again. I didn't heal up all the way intentionally, just because I didn't want, you know, him to heal even more, because we got him down again, using the shield to just get him up the game. Which I know he's still got some teammates left, but I hope you enjoy your trip back to Lobby. So, because we downed this Dobby, which we also now we have over 3,000 damage. Because we downed the Dobby, we were completely maxed. You know, I had a team heal, so healing up my teammates, trying to be the best teammate I can be. Which I kind of thought my teammates were fighting here, which is why I put the cannons in a random place. Maybe somebody's hiding, trying to pick up their revive card. I don't know, but I just try to be the best teammate that I can be. So there's 6 teams left for 15 people, which the circle's getting really small. Which again, what's with these Kaminoris and not killing me, because usually when I'm against a Kaminari, I usually die when they catch me lagging. But this Kaminari, I probably think, my guess is he did not realize that if he uses his gamma at me when I use my shield, it'll protect me. But Kaminari, we need to go back to the line. 5 teams left with 12 people. I've got 3 KOs and I've got over 3,000 damage. I'm just having a great game all around. And so at this point, you know, I realized that, you know, it's going to be a fire zone, mountain zone sort of, you know, duel, which I was like, okay, let me try to, you know, break the top of fire zone, because so I don't want anybody hiding up there, or at least if they do try to hide up there, you know, they're easily seen. So, you know, placing these cannons again, because, you know, I saw that random Dobby who I, you know, rushed to finish. You know, got pushed by Aizawa and the Santos, and so I'm trying to help out my Kirishima. You know, he's more mobile than me, where, you know, 2v1ing the Santos, which I, at this point, until that shield hit, I didn't even know that, you know, he had focus shield. But, you know, we're keeping up the pressure, we're trying to predict what he's moving. I did not really have the best cannon placement, but I'm gonna guess he got healed, which also, I do not know how that hit me, because I rolled, but it just almost did not work out for me. And because I'm paranoid, I went into the storm to make sure that the Cementos died, because y'all know the auto-revive teammates need to be finished quickly. So, you know, we've got almost 5k damage. I see him fighting over here, which that Todoroki, I don't know how he did not see me. I don't know how. So I'm like, trying to predict where he's going, because I'm not going to be able to catch up to him. But also, I see the Ochako rolling over here, which, you know, she realized it late that, you know, I was pushing her, because, like, I interrupted their fight. You know, I tried to third party both of them. So, realized that she's right there. You know, we get down on her, play some cannons just in case she had teammates, which I realized she did. And she had some really good loot, so I wanted to try to pick up some of this, even though that I all the way maxed out. I wasn't sure if my teammates were, especially the Kirishima, so I got that going. I had a few team heals, I believe, on hand. Well, team heals, team shield, team heal. So I wanted to use those to make sure that, you know, we get back with you. When I was playing this live, like actually like, in the moment, I could not hear that totally. You know, maybe I just was so focused on healing, but, you know, Endeavor, you know, doing his dang thing. You know, we got 1 team left. We got, you know, 5 kills. You know, we've got a ton of damage. And also, shout out to the people who are giving me these likes, 363 likes, which, you know, as I'm actively playing, I don't pay attention to it, because, like, you know, final team, I had no idea who we were facing. I just was trying to look and make sure nobody was trying to revive somebody. But my Endeavor was aiming as if he could see me, but I was like, okay, let's see if I can destroy more of Fire Zone. But maybe at this point in the game, you know, the top of the zone had experienced enough damage so that, you know, it wasn't going to break it. So like, maybe somebody's in a bush, so I'm aiming around, which I saw that, the Totoro from earlier, which, you know, I saw it late, and, you know, I was trying to avoid the ice, which I'm kind of thinking it's only him at this moment. So, you know, I'm looking for him, trying to interrupt. But I see Endeavor aiming this way. It's like, there's another person. So, made sure to get them up and out of here. You know, for my 6th KO. Almost got 6,000 damage with the Yairozu. But, you know, those shields, I never realized how big the shield expands out. Because, you know, multiple times throughout this game, as I got it maxed, you know, I had the shield go pretty far, which, you know, I do usually have an emote for it at the end of the game, but I just did the quick one. I didn't want to sit there for 20 seconds standing over him when we clearly won the game. But, you know, Big Dubs in the chat had 2 really good teammates for the first game. So I'm going to continue this by taking you into the action of the next gameplay. I will be back.
Please, don't tease me. I did all I could to fulfill my role.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second part of the video. If you've made it this far, drop your favorite emoji down in the comments. But for this second half of the video, we're playing with Froppy, which Froppy is somebody that I normally don't play as a lot, but this game I just was being the ultimate support teammate. You know, I was being near my teammates, doing everything a support person should, and on top of it, I was getting killed. So, you know, we have this Deku near us already, which I could not tell early on which one he was until that. You know, I understand that this is full bore Deku, so I was trying to keep somewhat distance, but at the same time I was trying to close it, which I realized there's a Cementos, so no matter what hard work I do, the Cementos is just going to cancel out with it needs to revive. But I recognize that, you know, some of my teammates are kind of low. I cannot sound both of them. So, you know, I want to try to get as close to them as possible. But something I like to do with Froppy is I like to try to get as many purple cards as I can, because for games like this, where if I revive one teammate, I can use that purple card and try to get a second one. But with, like, regarding Froppy's levels, I really like to get her beta at a high level first, if not maxed out, just because I feel like Froppy, as a Froppy player, you can deal a lot of damage if you're able to use her alpha, and, you know, if you catch up to them, you use your beta twice. That just deals a good amount of damage for a rapid character. But out of all the rapid characters other than Twice, I would say Froppy is probably my best personally. I've been trying to do a little bit better with other characters that I don't use a lot, but Froppy is one of those that I'm not bad with, I'm just not really good with. But, you know, we had that fight in the beginning. It was pretty much a stalemate where they didn't kill us, we didn't kill them. I wanted to bring those level up cards from my Shigaraki, you know, to get him stronger, just because I had a feeling that, you know, this game would be won or lost with the power of our teammates. By that I mean, I knew both of my teammates were really, really good players. They were both ace-ranked players, and I'm not an ace-ranked player yet. But I knew that if I could do what I could to make sure that they were best set up for success, it'd be alright. Also for this game, I knew that going in, there was one team with bots. You know, it's not being them, the, you know, bots, actually, no, it was them, my mistake. Because thinking back, you know, that Todoroki's actions did not really match human player, but, you know, wanted to get this box for the team. You know, I could clearly use the loot because I ain't got nothing to my name. Just got a few revive cards and a little bit of shields and whatnot. But, you know, did that, grabbed everything I could. But, you know, at this point in the game, I was like, you know what? I want to get some levels up for myself too, because, you know, at the same time, like, yeah, I want to be a perfect teammate, but, you know, my teammates got to be really good too. By that I mean, like, if I go down, they got to revive me too. But, you know, I wanted to have these levels, which I did not know who my Bakugo was shooting at there, but I see this Cementos, who I knew immediately this was another bot. I just knew it because of that. Like, who does that? Like, nobody does that. And it's not very often where I can just, you know, button smash like that in this game to just, you know, get a kill. But, you know, let me know in the comments below also, how often do you run into bots in this game? Like, I'll say in the span of a week, like if I play this game for 7 days, I'd say maybe one specific day I'll run into bots, or one specific match in particular. You know, but I just think it was, you know, a little funny. But, you know, I realized also that this Twice is going after my Shigaraki, or at least was heading in his direction. And, you know, my Alpha was on cooldown here, which also Bakugo went down, so I was like, you know, not getting cloned today Twice. You have been my favorite character in this game, but you're not cloning my teammate. That is exactly what I mean by getting Froppy's beta to a high level, because, you know, that's a pretty deadly combo. By that I mean, it's like, you take too many of those, you're not going to be walking for very long. So at this point, I realized both of my teammates are low, so, you know, I didn't have my revive back. You know, I had that team heal, and I knew that team heal would just come up clutch, and I have another one. So at this point in the game, I got 3 KOs and assists. I don't have a lot of damage, but I have 3 KOs, which is, for me as Froppy, that's kind of uncommon. But, you know, we have our Gamma maxed out, which I don't really use Froppy's Gamma unless either A, I'm getting a chest, or B, one of my teammates are down and I need to just pick up their card and then just dip. But, you know, I'll take maxed out anything with any character because, hey, who in their right mind will turn down a level 9? I definitely will not turn down the free cards. But, you know, we're looking for action, which I realize my Shigaraki is finding the smoke. I mean, hey, that's what all his character is about, wanting the smoke, which, you know, that was bad use of my alpha quirk there. But, you know, my teammates are both good. They're holding their own. Like, you know, also, I see that this Deku is using his plus ultra, which I did not know which one he was. Again, so he did that. So, I'm not really doing anything here. But until I see this Baki go up top, which, you know, he was slightly out of my range until that. But I recognize that there's another Froppy. So, you know, put in a little 2-piece combo real quick. But I see the twice. Like, that's the clone. I'm thinking I can try to heal, but then it all might start shooting at me. So I'm like, nope, I'm outie 5,000. So as I'm outie 5,000, use my invisibility, which I just said I don't really use. Which I had a feeling that me using that definitely helped me get away, because even though that they did not come after me, which if I was them, I definitely would have, because rapid characters don't have a lot of health. But because of that, it allowed me to, you know, get away safely. And also, if you hear the squeaking, my dog is trying to take over my YouTube channel. But anyways, you know, we're in this game. We got over 1,000 damage, 16 with 15 people left. The circle's reaching its end phases, which is not the end of the world. So, you know, we're chasing after this All Might, which, you know, this All Might was trying to put the moves on me low-key, which I also do not know how I survived all this, because total war broke out up top here. You know, I must have been feeling myself, because, like, I'm up here fighting twice one-on-one, and hey, the one-on-one is kind of being respected. By kinda, I mean, other than the fact that twice has clones. But I'm like, you know what, let me leave, because it's likely I'll ruin the game if I just, you know, do that. So I was like trying to see if I can get one more combo, but then that Froppy came, so I was like, yeah, no, I gotta dip. I gotta get my shields back, because I'm already at a disadvantage against twice in the health department. So, you know, just decided to, you know, just heal up, you know, maybe get my teammates to kind of come a little closer to me, just because that, you know, I was away from them. But they're really, really good teammates. For 2 games, you know, had really, really good teammates, which, you know, always appreciate whenever I don't play with, like, my friends or, like, my family in this game. Which, you know, like, over, you know, like, since being out of school, like, I know earlier I was mentioning that I don't play this game as much. Since being out of school, you know, I haven't really been playing with them as much, but maybe for a future video, I can get, you know, my brother and then my, you know, one of my good friends, the friend who showed me this game, actually, to hop on a video, and we can just have our crazy antics as we play. Because I'd say, you know, when I first started playing this game, I wasn't as good as my roommate, and then, you know, when I started playing this game even more, I got, you know, just as good and or better. I say that because when I first started playing, I wasn't bad, but I wasn't dropping, you know, high kills, high damage every game. Not to say that my brother or my friend who showed me this game does not. I just think I'm like, if I had to put it in another comparison, I'm like the Steph Curry. By that I mean, I'm chucking up threes and they're landing more often than not. But, you know, back to the action, I realized my Bakugo was definitely spread apart from us and lower in health. So, you know, I was doing what I could to stay near him. I knew Shigaraki was fine. But I want to make sure that my teammates are good. So, recognize, like, I don't have any team heals at this point. But I have that. And I start using the purple, just in case if he goes down again, if we can stall, we can get him back, in which, you know, my actions were able to allow him to run, which we have a thing for health. Now, this is just what I've noticed playing this game. When people don't have their shield, they tend to try to get their shield back first, and then go for their health. And I noticed I had that, so I could at least help keep, you know, my teammates alive a little bit longer. You know, I almost have my special action back again, but luckily, we get a little bit of a break. Nobody wants to smoke with us right now, and hey, I don't think anybody should want to smoke with us, because we've showed multiple teams in this lobby that if you mess with us, you might end up back in the lobby. But while we have this little break, let me know what characters in this game that, you know, you yourself like playing as, or who you don't like playing as, because I will say me and my roommate still have this in common. I call him my roommate, even though that we're not roommates anymore. We have this in common. We hate fighting Idas. Like, we have so many stories on Idas just bullying us. And also, look at that combo! That two-piece and also that Shigaraki was messing me up. I didn't even realize there was a Froppy down there until my body just went crazy like that. But, you know, I'm running away, getting my health back. You know, I've got 4 kills. I've got over 2,000 damage. As a Froppy, having a high kill damage game, I think is just really, really good. And also, I didn't even realize I got a team invite. And this is, you know, post-reaction, post-commentary. But that Shigaraki, you know, it's like, okay, you can have that building. I don't want to go in there. Realize my Rookie, my Bakugo is a little low in health again. So, trying to get near him just in case. But him dying was low-key his saving grace because he flew that way. If I had to guess, if, you know, the people who are on my team in this video, if they ever find this video, they're probably thinking, like, I don't know how Froppy was able to keep reviving us, but thank you. Also, I understand that she had invincibility frames right there for a second, but I mean, not he, that's All Might. But I was mad, because I was like, how the heck, oh. But it is what it is. No need to worry. I'm saying, because I'm doing good. My teammates are doing good. We're trying to get our health back a little bit, which, you know, I got a little bit. And I heard this twice, trying to clone. I'm like, nope, I ain't letting you get the invincible clone army. I know what an invincible clone army is, because I like to get invincible clone armies myself. Made sure that Shigaraki got finished. They had no hopes of getting back up, which was risky, because I'm Froppy. In which I see twice, you know, kind of trying to gatekeep the circle, you know, with my Shigaraki, which I knew I had to help, even though that it's a risk for me because my health is low. But I gave him that 3-piece. I handed out 3 pieces to everybody who wants it. So 4 teams left. You know, I went to make sure he's down because I didn't know what his teammate situation was. And also, I realized I need to start healing. And my plan is to make sure I get the F out of here. Which also, my teammate who just healed me, thank you for that. Because that was really, really needed. And, you know, we have 4 teams left. Don't know how many people are roughly left, but dropped some stuff for my Shigaraki because he was asking for some stuff. Which 3 teams left have 5 KOs. I have over 3,000 damage, which is doing great. And which I see that this All Might really, really wants to smoke. Which, okay, I mean that combo. I was running a little bit. I am not gonna lie to you. I didn't think the All Might would have kept up with him, to be honest. But he used his special action. I'm like, nope, let's go invisible. I used it a lot in this game for somebody who says that I never use it. But, you know, I got away perfectly. I was team healing just in case. You know, my teammates start taking a lot of damage. And even if they did not, it was still worth it to get me back all the way up with my health. So 3 teams left. The game is reaching its end phase. Also 3 teams with a small circle like this. I'd say that's more normal. I'm tired of the 7 teams in one small tiny circle. That's just me. But I see this Bakugo, which I thought he would have died right here. But he somehow still had some health. And, you know, this is the original Bakugo. He activated his plus ultra. I'm like, he can decimate my health. I'm outie. Let me play the support role like I am. Let me heal up. Which I have a Forest of Green in my inventory. Which also, shout out, you know, Charismatic Demon, because I heard that phrase from him. And I see the All Might that was causing, you know, some pain in my side. Which, you know, he almost killed me there again. I see, you know, my teammate who went down here, and All Might was trying to finish him. While I was in here, I was like, you know what, let me heal up a little bit, because, yeah, that circle's moving fast for somebody who barely has any health, but I just felt like my teammates were distracting him, so I could at least get my health back. So, that All Might really, really wanted my Bakugo, and also, look at that! Gave him a hand to shove him right back into the storm. That was incredible, and also, you know, I wasn't, yeah, he died to the storm, but I wasn't going to be too toxic. I wanted to, you know, get him out. And also, you know, because before this game even started, I recognized, you know, my teammates, you know, like their levels, they're both ace ranks. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to follow y'all. But I was just really, really happy after this game because it's not that often I play this well as Froppy. But had a bit of a longer video this time. Let me know what you all think about, you know, the longer videos. Do you think I should kind of start combining 2 really good games to show off my skills to other characters? But let me know what you think. You know, also, most KOs and a lot of phases. I definitely did not have most damage, but that's okay. Thank you all for staying here to the end of this video. I really, really appreciate it. Leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you next time.